Good evening, everyone. How are you? So lovely to see you here. My name's Emily. Thank you so much for coming along to my very first performance. Thanks to the Ambassador Bar for inviting me to be here tonight. It's a very lovely night. I'm joined by some fabulous musicians, but I will introduce them later. But firstly, I just wanted to tell you all that you look extra beautiful the way that you look tonight. Thanks very much, guys. How are you going? You good? Woohoo! First question to you guys. How is it sounding out there from the front? Is it a little bit too loud? Do we need a little bit less? Any suggestions? It's great. Oh, that's what I'd love to hear. That's so perfect. Thank you, guys. Well, welcome to the beautiful Ambassador Bar. As I said, this is my first time here, which is super special, and I'm just going to bring you guys a night of my favourite music, our favourite jazz, a little bit of French music, a little bit of Brazilian music. I'm also going to try not to talk too much because I realise you guys have probably not bought a ticket for the Emily Gelineau comedy show, which is not very good. That's actually later if you want to stick around at 9. No, please don't. I don't have very many jokes. I'm trying to keep it short and just give you guys as much music as I can. Does that sound good to you? Lots of music? Beautiful. All right, this next one's a fave and it goes a little bit like these. Oh, we might just wait to make sure that we've got the guitar, because it's very important. Give you some intermission music. Sorry guys, this is very important. We've got to make sure that the sound is right. Thanks guys. Just bear with us 1 second. Has anyone had a particularly nice drink tonight? I see a cocktail over here. What's this? Is that a cocktail? Pardon? Yeah. Oh, I like it. The Italian indulgence. Do you feel like you're in Italy when you drink it? Yeah? Oh, brilliant. Amazing. Okay, so the Italian indulgence, we've got a recommendation. Anyone else got a really fancy drink? What about this one sitting over there in front of you? Yes? What's that? A brandy. Yeah, it's a classic, but it does the trick in this time of weather, doesn't it? Absolutely. I do see a good few wines. I think I'll be eyeing off a rosé later, but not right now, of course. We have some music to play, of course. Yeah, let's do it. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hang around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak. Oh, it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. And I love to go out fishing on a river or a creek. Oh, it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, come on and dance with me. I want my arms around you, all the charms about you will carry me through to heaven. Oh, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. Oh, when I seem to Thank you very much. The little guys on the guitar over here. He's hidden all the way at the back, and I'm so sorry that you can't see him. I actually feel really bad about that. Can you see him? Yes. So, wave if you can see him. You can feel him. Beautiful. Okay, he knows that you're there as well. That was a beautiful tune. That was a beautiful tune called Honeysuckle Rose. Part of the Gypsy Jazz inventory, obviously very heavily influenced by Stefan Grappelli, Django Reinhardt. Do you guys like those people? Yeah? That's some Stefan? Beautiful. You've come to the right place, I'm so glad. It's one of my favourite and most influential violinists ever, really, to this day. But that arrangement was actually of a Danish violinist, and his name was Svend Asmussen. So if you like Stefan, maybe look him up for something a little bit similar. I'm going to take you on a trip down Gypsy Jazz Hot Club of France Lane again. You might need your drink in hand for this one, and enjoy. That was, of course, Roger and Ava on the drums, everybody. Keep your applause going. So I've warmed you up for a little bit of gypsy jazz, and I hope that you could imagine that you were somewhere in a 1940s Parisian cafe. So I'm going to continue that vibe with one of my most favourite songs, a very beautiful Que reste-t-il de nos amours? Which means what's left of our long lost love. I often find that songs in French are very dramatic. So it tells about how, the love, it's gone, it's dead, it's like the flowers in the autumn, they're all falling to the ground basically. And then there's this beautiful English translation that is incredibly peppy and it says, I wish you love. No problems, it's totally fine, like just go on your way, I wish you love, I hope you're good. So there's a little bit of difference, I would imagine, between the French and potentially the English when something like this happens. Ce soir, le vent qui frappe à ma porte me parle des amours mortes, des bons rappels qui se déroulent. Ce soir, c'est deux chansons de mon onde dans la maison qui frissonne et je pense aux jours l'Antoine. Que reste-t-il de nos amours? Que reste-t-il de ces beaux jours? Una foto, des photos de ma jeunesse. Que reste-t-il d'une ville et d'autres, des mois d'avril, des rendez-vous, un souvenir qui m'y poursuit. On se seul, on ne parlait jamais enfants, basés au lait, très enfants, aucun esprit de tous ces rats, des tas de un petit riage, une vieille clochette, un paysage si bien caché, et dans l'orage, le chef des âges de mon passé. Ah, je voudrais tant que tu te souviennes des jours heureux où nous étions amis. En ces jours-là, la vie était plus belle et le soleil plus brillant qu'aujourd'hui. Le père mort se passe à le bel. L'air, tu vois, je ne peux pas oublier. Ma père mort se passe à le bel. Les souvenirs et de très et du vent du nord les emporte dans la nuit froide de l'oubli. Tu vois, je n'ai pas Sincerely hoping there weren't too many French speakers in the audience right now. I won't ask out of interest. So one of my main loves has always been gypsy jazz, partly because of Stefan Grappelli, and also partly because you don't see a lot of violin in jazz, pretty much full stop, apart from gypsy jazz. And so that's kind of what got me into it after being a classical musician for such a long time. And I thought this would be the perfect way to sort of get me into improvising and get me out of that classical landscape that you often find a lot of string players and violin players in. So this next song is another one of those beautiful gypsy jazz numbers. It's very classic. I do actually believe it was a Russian song. I'm pretty sure they might have stole it from them at some point in time, but that's totally okay. And now it has become a gypsy jazz favorite. It is called Dark Eyes. 1 minute. Keep on losing things today. Yeah, I might need it. pick up and move over to this beautiful piano over here. Have you guys heard the little story about this piano? No? Okay, I'll read it from over at the piano. Okay, let me see. This is a beautiful piano which is called the Henry Cochrane's piano, and it has been around since the early 1930s, and he was a Perth musician back in those times. And it seems that Henry's notoriety was enhanced during an infamous episode in Perth's musical history when his disgruntled neighbour in their St George's Terrace apartment was so upset by the piano practice next door that he took Henry to the Supreme Court over noise violations. Wow, extreme. Over the subsequent decades, Henry's piano has been lovingly cared for and cherished by the families and musicians around Perth. It now finds itself inside centre stage at the Ambassador Bar to hopefully bring some happiness and pleasure again to music lovers. I think that's really lovely. Let's give a clap for Henry. Seemed like a great chap. All right. This next song is one of my new favourite Brazilian tunes, and of course, if you didn't know me, I love Brazilian music so much. And this one is a beautiful tune that was potentially made famous by Elis Regina, and it is called Menino das Laranjas, which translates to the boy of the oranges, the boy that sells the oranges, something like that. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2. fun so far? Yes? You're getting some drinks, I see some food over there. I'm going to have to ask for a new favourite cocktail in the next set, because this is the last song of the first set. So my challenge is to you is to find a cocktail that seems like it's got an interesting name, purchase it, and then let me know what it's like after you have it. Are we in agreement? Can we do that? You can do that. I know that you can do that. I'm trusting you for this. Beautiful. The last song of this set, this one is I'm not even going to introduce it. It's a crowd favourite. Everyone should know it. Please enjoy, and then we will be having a short break, and we'll be back for our beautiful set 2. All right, here we go.